Ladies and gentlemen, a brief discussion about comedy, because when I first started being a comedian, I suppose it'd be about half an hour ago now, it's sort of like, yeah, put myself down so don't give you a chance to do it. Right, a little discussion about comedy. I've noticed that a lot of comedians are very fat. Now, that's not a problem. I'm not a sizist. I don't think that one should put people down for being fat, but there are also a lot of very ugly comedians, a lot of fat and ugly comedians, which is fine. You know, I'm no oil painting, and that's cool. But these fat, ugly comedians seem to have a real angst inside their heads, something they have to work out through their material, some kind of psychological session, because all these fat, ugly men ever seem to talk about is fat, ugly women. Could be their mother-in-laws, could be their wives. My wife's so fat, dear oh dear, she's a model for combat boots, that sort of thing. Weird stuff, isn't it? Strange stuff. I was wondering, what is it about when these comedians, what are so fat, when God was making comics, he was going to make a double act, but he ran out of brains, so he made whatever, Bernard or Les or whatever, thinks their wives are fat, eh? These comics, what are so fat, when they go on celebrity squares, they can't go in the box because they're too fat, right? Their wives are fat, eh? They're on blankety blank, they can't go on the top tier because they fall through and crush Lorraine Chase. They think their wives are fat. What's it about, eh? You could park a transit van up their backsides, they wouldn't have to reverse out, eh? 3-point turn in the uterus. Lots of room in there, boys, eh? And they think their wives are fat. They're telling one joke with their mouth and ending the previous one with the end of their chin. What's that? So I thought, what is it? What is it that makes people laugh? I better find out. What is the secret of British comedy? So I'll watch the telly, eh? Because British comedy is the best in the world and British telly is its crowning glory, eh? We know, we've all seen Saturday Night, very funny, fair enough, etc., eh? And I watched a lot, trying to find the secret of comedy, eh? Grumbleweeds, Benny Hill, 2 Ronnies, laugh, I nearly did. Fantastic. And I discovered something very strange. Because apparently, what makes the great British public laugh is something I don't have. Apparently, the best gag in Britain today is something I'll never have, so I'll never be a really hot comedian. Because it's big tits. Put them on a barmaid, put them on a nurse, everybody loves them. A million studio audiences can't be wrong, can they? Big tits, best gag in the world, eh? They love it, big tits, give them a jiggle. I saw this sitcom working title, Can You Show Me the Way to Oldham? That got the first laugh, nice one, BBC. Well done, very subtle, well worth 65 quid a year, licence money, eh? There was Gloria behind the bar. She's a big woman, give them a jiggle, bring in a camera, steam up the lens, everybody loves it. Big tits, best gag in the world, eh? Apparently, in comes Tom, he's an amicable northerner. He says, Bayek, you don't get many of those to the pound, he gets a laugh. Well done. He says, Bayek, I wish I were her, doctor, fair enough. Second laugh, same pair of tits, I couldn't believe it. He says, Bayek, no wonder they built the extension. Yes, Tom, yes, you're winning. He says, Bayek, that's the loveliest pair of eyes I ever did see. Double entendre, fantastic. Eyes, tits, we're ringing out our seats. We can't believe it. It's surreal. Gloria gets another jiggle. Brilliant part. Well done, Equity. Sort that one out. Nice one, Gloria. Same tits, same lens, same audience. Everybody loves it. Oh, can I get you something, gentlemen? It depends on what you're offering, Gloria. Nice one, Tom. You're winning. There you go. Oh, something a bit fancy. I have some lovely little nibbles behind here. We can see that, Gloria. Yes, Tom, yes. Get in there. I said, oh, awesome scotch. My customers love my doubles. We can understand that, Gloria. I've got a couple of big ones back here for you. Thank you very much, Gloria. Get your mouth round one of these. It'll soon warm you up. There you go, Gloria. Tits, tits, tits. Best gag in the world. What, we must have about 150 pairs in the audience tonight. Why aren't you wetting yourselves, eh? Dear me, ladies, how do you get up in the morning, eh? You must die in the bathroom mirror. Up comes your night dress. There's my tits, eh? Oh, best gag of the day. These, look at these. Wish I were my doctor, eh? I wouldn't get many of these to the pound, would I? Brilliant. I know why most of the women are not in the good jobs in this country. You're all sat at home laughing at your tits, aren't you, eh? Sexism in comedy and everywhere else. Let's try and get together and get rid of it. My name's Ben Elton. Goodbye.